Hey, hello, good evening, fellas. Welcome to your favorite non-pro channel. Well, not only I'm no pro, but I'm also not a gamer. Uh, to be honest, I play this game occasionally, and I don't play any other games on my day-to-day. Reason why I cannot consider myself a gamer, far less a pro. So is that what you're expecting to see a super pro? You are looking wrongly. But what I really am is a guy who likes to play a game of Hearthstone time to time, to have a laughter. So I decided to start recording my games after this extra time in the quarantine. And why not help, for instance, someone who is starting in the game or someone who is wondering whether this is the game that can be for them, the game they want to spend part of the time and download in their phone. Also, I decided to remake this video, the first video of the channel, in English. I intend this channel to be in English and Spanish, so it just felt right to do the English version. Well, let's dig in. Obviously, for the people that already knows the game, they can simply skip this clip and meet me in the next one where the fun starts. But for the rest, I wanted to use this video to explain a bit what is Hearthstone, what does it have to offer, and whether this is the game you want to download or not. That's why I'm here for you, my friend, to put the cards on the table. This game is basically a card role strategy game inspired by World of Warcraft and created by the same developers, I guess. Which purpose, if it has one, is to gather cards, creating your special deck. This perfect deck that is able to kick some asses in any of these play modes that you can see on the screen. For instance, we got play, which allow us to play PvP against other people in a casual or manner or ranked. Solo Adventures is pure PvP, normal, and you can do also difficult. I will use this to level up my characters and get some class cards. And finally, we got Tavern and Modes, which offer a range of events, both PvP and PvE. And I like a lot these two, because in most of them you fight your versus in equal conditions. So it really doesn't matter how good is your collection or how much money you spend. Just to mention, this channel can also help somebody that is trying to build a balanced, competitive deck without spending a cent like I do. I respect people who spend in games, but I'm simply not one of them. Well, you got also your daily quests. These ones they gonna obviously grant you some cash that you then redeem on the shop for your chests and your precious cards. What else do we have in here? Well, if we go to my collection, we can see that this game have 10 different classes of heroes, which each one of them has different class cards and power that will influence your playstyle big time mostly. Your decks have to have 30 cards max, and you can combine cards from your hero cards and others neutral ones, which are these ones. that can be used by any class. At the moment I'm trying to perfect a deck of shaman. This sort of character always fascinates me. The sort of summoners. It's not a mage, but it controls the elements. So when we're making our deck, what I like about Hearthstone is the variety, the wide range of cards it has. Every card is different to the other, and almost every deck is different to the other. This creates a game with many combinations between cards and synergies. Also contributes to create a richer and better game, of course. But let's speak more in depth about the cards. In the end of the day, this is a cards game. You got two kind of cards. You go spells like this one. Let's analyze the elements of the spell card. We can see that the mana cost is how much I need to cast this during my turn, and also the description. We can see also at ×2 at the bottom. This is because your deck of 30 cards doesn't allow you to use 2 cards of the same. Reason is obvious. It will be very boring if you create your deck with your favorite card 30 times, you know. Also we got the minions. The minions you can see here. It says in the card totem. See, it says in the card totem. This is basically the kind of minion. There are many. There are dragons, demons. You can create a deck using any of them. Even you can mix them. However, they seem to better combo when you put cards of the same type together. As well as the mana cost, we got attack represented by the sword, and in this case this minion cannot attack, and you got the life or resistance, endurance of the minion, which is represented by the white and red color. You got the option also to craft cards, breaking some others that you are not interested, and so you can craft others that are more appealing for your deck. So overall, very complete game. Not much more for me to say before I show you how the PvP looks like. If anything, something I don't like about the game is that you need to pay to win if you want to rank with the pros. That's something for me obvious. No, it's not really a problem for me. People like me that wants to just simply pass the time and have some good time, we're not gonna rank up that high, so for me it's not a problem. But if you want, you need to consider to invest quite good amount of money, I would say. I hope this video helped you taking the decision to start playing the game, or opposite, to stay away from it. What I'm doing now is to show you a casual PvP. I'm not gonna play now, as we're gonna leave that for another time, but at least you see how it looks pretty much. What they're asking me now is to choose my starting hand. This is cause I take out the third card, because in an early stage of the match your mana is reduced, so I'm gonna have low chances to play a card of 5 right now. My opponent is a priest, and I think we're gonna leave it in there.